hardly know where we shall find him most conveniently.
Though yet of our dear brother's death, the memory be green, and that it us be fitted to bear our hearts in grief, yet so far hath discretion fought with nature, that we with wisest sorrow think on him, together with remembrance of ourselves. Therefore, our sometime sister, now our queen, have we taken to wife. For all our thanks. And now, Laertes, what's the news with you? What wouldst thou have, Laertes?
My dread lord, your relief and favour to return to France.
Have you your father's leave? What says Polonius?
I do beseech you, give him leave to go.
Take thy fair hour, Laertes, time be thine. And now, cousin Hamlet, and my son, how is it that the clouds still hang on you?
Not so, my lord. I am too much in the sun.
Good Hamlet, do not forever with thy veiled lids seek for thy noble father in the dust. Thou knowest his coming. All that lives must die, passing through nature to eternity.
Ay, madam, it is common.
We pray you, throw to earth this unprevailing woe, and think of us as a father. For let the world take note you are the most immediate to our throne, and with no less nobility of love than that which dearest father bears his son, do I impart toward you. For your intent in going back to school in Wittenberg, it is most retrograde to our desire, and we beseech you, bend you to remain here, in the cheer and comfort of our eye, our chiefest courtier, cousin, and our son.
Let not thy mother lose her prayer, son. I pray thee, stay with us. Go not to Wittenberg.
I shall in all my best obey you, madam.
Why, 'tis a lovely and a fair reply. Be as ourselves in Denmark. Madam, come.
How weary, stale, flat, and unprofitable seem to me all the uses of this world. Should come to this, but too much. Not so much, not true. So excellent a king, so loving to my mother, and yet, in a month, think of it. Really not a good woman. She even married my uncle, father's brother. No more like my father than I to Hercules. In a month she married. O most wicked speed to pose with such dexterity to incestuous sheaths. It is not, nor cannot come to good.
Hail to your lordship.
I'm glad to see you well. Horatio, or do I forget myself?
The same, my lord, and your poor servant ever.
Sir, my good friend, I'll change that name with you. What make you from Wittenberg, Horatio? Marcellus.
My lord, I came to see your father's funeral.
I prithee do not mock me. I think it was to see my mother's wedding.
Indeed, my lord, it followed hard upon. He was a goodly king.
He was a man, taken for all in all. I shall not look upon his like again.
My lord, I think I saw him yesternight.
Saw who?
My lord the king, your father.
Hey, my father, for God's love, let me hear.
2 nights together have these gentlemen, Marcellus and Barnardo, on their watch, in their dead wasted middle of the night, been thus encountered. A figure, like your father, appears before them, and with solemn march goes slow and stately by them. This to me in dreadful secrecy impart they did, and I with them the 3rd night kept the watch. The apparition comes. I knew your father, these heavens are not more like.
Where was this?
My lord, upon the platform where we watch.
Did you not speak to it?
I did, my lord, but answer made none. But even then the morning cock grew loud, and at that sound it shrunk in haste away, and vanished from our sight.
It's very strange. Hold you the watch tonight.
We do, my lord.
I will watch tonight. Perchance it will walk again.
I warrant it will.
But as soon as I know the father's person, I'll speak to it. Hell itself should gape and bid me hold my peace. Upon the platform, twixt 11 and 12. Visit you.
Our duty to your honor.
Or else is mine to you. Farewell. My father's spirit. Oh, is not well. Thou deeds will rise. All the earth overwhelming to men's hearts.
My necessaries are embarked. Farewell. And sister, as the wind's gift benefit and conveys assistance, do not sleep, but let me hear from you.
Do you doubt that?
For Hamlet, and the trifling of his favor, hold the fashion and the toiling blood. Forward, not permanent. Sweet, not lasting. The perfume and science of a minute, no more.
No more, but sir.
Think it no more. Perhaps he loves you now. And now no soil nor cuttle doth besmirch the virtue of his will. But ye must fear his greatness, Wayne. His will is not his own, for he himself is subject to his birth. Then Wayne, what loves your honor is stay. If with true credit ear you list his songs, or lose your heart, or your chaste treasure open to his unmastered importunity. Fear it, Ophelia, fear it, my dear sister, and keep you in the rear of your affections, out of the shot and danger of desire. Be wary, then best safety lies in fear. Youth to itself rebels, though none else near.
I shall with the effect of this good lesson keep, as watchman to my heart.
But, good my brother, do not, as some ungracious pastors do, show me the steep and thorny way to heaven, or as like a puffed and reckless liberty, himself the primrose path dalliance treads, and recks not his own reed.
Oh, fear me not.
Yet here, Laertes! Aboard, for shame! The wind sits on the shoulder of your sail, and you are stayed for. My blessing with and these few precepts in thy memory look like character. Give thy thoughts no tongue, nor any unproportioned thought his act. Be thou familiar, but by no means vulgar. Beware of entrance to a quarrel, but, being in, bad that the opposed may beware of thee. Give every man thy ear, but few thy voice. Neither borrower nor a lender be. The loan of losers both itself and friend, and borrowing dulls the edge of husband. And this above all, to thine own self be true, and it must follow, as the night the day. Thou canst not then be false to any man. Farewell, my blessing season this.
Most humbly do I take my leave, my lord.
The time and best you go, your servants tend.
Goodbye, Ophelia. Remember well what I have said to you.
'Tis in my memory locked, and you yourself shall keep the key of it.
Farewell.
What is Ophelia he had said to you?
So please you something touching the Lord Hamlet.
Marry, well bethought. 'Tis told me he hath very oft of late given private time to you, and you yourself have of your audience been most free and bounteous. What is between you? Give me up the truth.
He hath, my lord, of late made many tenders of his affection.
Affection, pah! You speak like a green girl unsifted in such perilous circumstance. Do you believe his tenders, as you call them?
I do not know, my lord, what I should think.
Mary, I will teach you. Think yourself a baby that you've taken these tenders for true pay, which are not sterling. Tender yourself more dearly. You will tender me a fool.
My lord, he hath imported me with love and honourable fashion,
Aye, fashion you may call it. Go to.
and hath given countenance to his speech with almost all the holy vows of heaven.
The blood burns, how prodigal the soul lends the time of vows. For this time, be something scanter of your maiden presence. In few, Ophelia, do not believe his vows, for they are brokers of unholy suits. This is for all. I would not, in plain terms, from this time forth, have you so slander any moment's leisure as to give words or talk with the Lord Hamlet. Look to it, I charge you. Come your ways.
I shall obey, my lord.
The air, but truly, it is very cold.
It is a nipping at an eager air. What hour now? I think it likes of 12.
No, it is struck.
What does this mean, my lord?
King doth wait tonight to take his vows. Sweat sails and the swaggering of spring wheels. Raise the drops of rennet down, the kettle drum and trumpet does bray out the triumph of his flesh.
Is it a custom? Aye, merriest. But to my mind, though I am native here and to the manor born, it is a custom more honored than the breach and the usurper. This heavy-headed rebel east and west makes us produce and tax to other nations. They keep us drunkards and with swinish phrase soil our additions.
Look, my lord, it comes!
Angels and ministers of grace defend us! Be thy intents wicked or charitable. Thou comest in such questionable shape that I will speak to thee. I'll call thee Hamlet! King, father, cast thee up again. What makes it mean that thou visitest us the glimpses of the moon? Say, what is this? What for? What should we do?
Beckons you to go away with it.
It waves you to a more removed ground, but do not go with it.
No, by no means.
Will not speak? Then I will follow it.
Do not, my lord.
Why, what should be the fear? Look! It waves me forth again.
What if it tempt you toward the flood, my lord? Or to the dreadful summit of the cliff that beetles or his bays into the sea, and there assume some other horrible form which might deprive your sovereignty of reason and draw you into madness? Think of it!
Go on! I'll follow thee!
You shall not go, my lord!
Unhand me!
Be rude, you shall not go!
My fate cries out, I'll make a ghost of him that lets me! I say away! Go on. I follow thee.
You exercise fruitless imagination!
Let's follow. 'Tis not fit thus to obey him.
Have asked them.
Something is rotten in the state of Denmark.
Whither wilt thou lead me? Speak! I'll go no further.
Mark me.
I will.
My hour is almost come, when I to sulphurous and tormenting flames must render up myself.
Alas, poor ghost.
Pity me not, but lend thy serious hearing to what I shall unfold.
Speak. I am bound to hear.
So thou art to revenge when thou shalt hear.
What?
I am thy father's spirit, doomed for a certain term to walk the night, and of the day confined to fast in fires, till the foul crimes done in the days of my nature be burned and purged away. If thou didst ever thy dear father love,
Oh God.
revenge his foul and most unnatural murder.
Murder!
Murder most foul, strange, and unnatural. Now, Hamlet, here. A serpent stung me. So the whole era of Denmark is by a forged process of my death rankly abused. But know, thou noble youth, the serpent that did sting thy father's life now wears his crown.
And my pathetic soul, my uncle!
Aye, that incestuous, that adulterate beast, with witchcraft, with wit, with traitorous gift, a wicked wit and gift that have such a power to seduce one to the shameful lust, the will of my most seeming virtuous queen. Brief, let me be. Sleeping within my orchard, upon my secure hour, thy uncle stole, with juice of cursed Helena in a vial, and in the porches of my ears did pour infernal distilment, whose effects hold such an enmity with blood of man, as swift as quicksilver it courses through the gates and alleys of the body. Thus was I sleeping by a brother's hand, of life, of crown, of queen, at once dispatched. Let not the royal bed of Denmark be a couch for luxury and damned incest. Fare thee well, at once. The glowworm shows the matin to be near. Adieu. Adieu,
Yes, I'm sure it may be so in Denmark. But now to my word. It is. Adieu, adieu, remember me. I've sworn to.
My lord! My lord!
Lord Hamlet!
What news, my lord?
Oh, wonderful. Good, my lord, tell it. No! You will reveal it.
Not I, my lord, by heaven.
Nor I, my lord.
You'll be secret.
I, by heaven, my lord.
There's never a villain dwelling in all of Denmark. But he's an Arab knave.
Then needs no ghosts, my lord, come from the grave to tell us this.
And now, good friends, as you are, friends, scholars, soldiers, give me one poor request.
What is, my lord? We will.
Never to speak of this that you have seen tonight.
My lord, we will not.
Nay, but swear it. Come, lay your hands upon my sword. Swear by my sword, never to speak of this that you have heard.
Swear by his sword.
We swear! Well said, O mole. Canst thou work the earth so fast?
Oh, day and night, but this is wondrous strange.
And therefore, as a stranger, give it welcome. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. But come, here as before never, so help you mercy. How strange or odd so I bear myself, as I perchance hereafter shall think me to put an antic disposition on, that you, seeing me at such times, never shall. Note that you know aught of me. This do swear.
Swear.
We swear!
Rest, rest, perturbed spirit. Nay, but come, let us go in together, and still your fingers on your lips, I pray. The time is out of joint. Oh, cursed spite that ever I was born to set it right. Nay, but come, let us go in.
Oh no, Ophelia, what's the matter?
Oh, my lord, I have been so affrighted.
With what in the name of God?
My lord, as I was sewing in my closet, Lord Hamlet, with his doublet all embraced, his stockings fouled, ungartered, pale as his shirt, and with a look so piteous and perfect, as if he had been loosed out of hell. To speak of horrors, he comes before me.
Match what I love?
I do not know, my lord, but truly I do fear it.
What said he?
He took me by the wrist and held me hard. Long stayed he so. At last he raised a sigh so piteous and profound, as it did seem to shadow all his bulk and end his being. That done, he seemed to find his way without his eyes, for out the door he went without their help.
Come, go with me. I will go seek the king. This is the very ecstasy of love, whose violent property fordoes itself and leads the will to desperate undertakings. Have you given him any hard words of late?
No, my good lord, but as you did command, I did repel his letters and denied his access to me.
That have made him late. I am sorry that with better heed and judgment I had not courted him. I fear he did but trifle and meant to wreck thee. Come, go to the king. This must be known.
Welcome, dear Rosencrantz. Moreover that we much did long to see you. The need we have to use you did provoke our hasty sending. Something have you heard of Hamlet's transformation, so call it, sith nor the exterior nor the inward man resembles that it was. I entreat you, by your company, to draw him on to pleasures, and to gather so much as from occasion you may glean.
Good gentleman, sure I am a man that is not living to whom he more adheres. If it will please you, your visitation shall receive such thanks as fits a king's remembrance.
I do obey, and lay my service freely at your feet. to be commanded.
Thanks, gentle Rosencrantz.
I beseech you instantly to visit my too much changed son.
Heavens make my presence and my practices pleasant and helpful to him.
Aye, amen.
My lord, I do think that I have found the very cause of Hamlet's lunacy.
Speak of that. That do I long to hear. Since
Brevity is the soul of wit, I will be brief. Your noble son is mad. A foolish figure, but farewell it. I have a daughter, who in her duty and obedience mark hath given me this. Now, gather and surmise. To the celestial and my soul's idol, the most beautified Ophelia. Beautified is a vile phrase, but you shall hear. Thus, in her excellent white bosom, these, etc.
This from Hamlet to her.
Good madam, stay a while. I will be faithful. Doubt thou the stars are fire, doubt but the sun doth move, doubt truth to be a liar, but never doubt I love. Thine evermore, most dear lady, whilst this machine is to him Hamlet. This, in obedience, hath my daughter shown me, and more above hath the solicitings all given to mine ear. And then my prescripts gave her that she should lock herself from his resort, which done, she took the fruits of my advice, and he, repelled, fell into a sadness, thence into a weakness, and by this declension into the madness wherein now he raves, and all we mourn for.
Do you think 'tis this?
It may be very like.
If circumstances lead me, I will find where truth is hid.
How may we try it further?
You know how he sometimes walks 4 hours together, here in the lobby.
So he does indeed.
At such a time, I lose my daughter too. Be you and I behind an arras then. Mark the encounter.
We will try it.
But look where sadly the poor wretch comes reading.
Away. I do beseech you both away. I have brought him present. Give me leave. How does my good Lord Hamlet?
Well, God mercy.
Do you know me, my lord?
Excellent. Well, you are a fishmonger.
Not I, my lord.
I would you were so honest a man.
Honest, my lord?
Aye, sir. To be honest, as this world goes, is to be one man picked out of 10,000.
That's very true, my lord.
Have you a daughter?
I have, my lord.
Let her not walk in sun. Her conception is a blessing, but as your daughter may conceive, look to a friend.
Still harping on my daughter, yet he knew me not at first. He is far gone. What do you read, my lord?
Words. Words. Words.
What is the matter, my lord?
Between who?
Between the matter that you read, my lord?
Slander, sir. For the satirical rogues is here that old men have gray beards. Did they have wrinkled faces, plentiful lack of wit together with most weak hands?
Though this be madness, yet there is method. My lord, I will take my leave from you.
You cannot, sir! Take from me anything I will more willingly part with all. Except my life. Except my life. Except my life.
Very well, my lord.
These tedious fools.
Go to seek the Lord Hamlet. There he is.
God save you, sir. My honored lord. My excellent old friend. news?
None, my lord, but that the world's grown honest.
Then doomsday is near. But your news is not true. What have you deserved at the hands of fortune that he sends you to prison hither?
Prison, my lord.
Denmark's a prison.
Then is the world one.
A goodly one, wherein there are many confines and dungeons. Denmark being one of the worst.
I think not so, my lord.
Well, then 'tis none to you. To me, it is a prison. But in the beaten way of friendship, what make you at Elsinore?
To visit you, my lord, no other occasion.
Were you not sent for? Is it your own inclining? Come, come. Deal justly with me.
What should I say, my lord?
There's a kind of confession in your looks which your modesties have not craft enough to color. I know the good king and queen have sent for you.
To what end, my lord?
That you must teach me. Be even and direct with me. Were you sent for or no?
My lord, I was sent for.
I will tell you why. So shall your secrecy to the king and queen moult no feather. I have of late lost all my mirth indeed. It goes so heavily with my disposition that this goodly frame, the earth, seems to me a sterile promontory. What a piece of work is a man! How noble in reason, how infinite in faculties, in action how like an angel, in apprehension how like a god, and yet, to me, what is this quintessence of dust? Men delights not me, no, nor women neither. Though by your smiling you seem to say so.
My lord, there was no such stuff in my thoughts.
Why did you laugh then when I said men delights not me?
To think, my lord, if you delight not in man, what Lenten entertainment the players shall receive from you. I coated them on the way, and hither are they coming to offer you service.
He that plays the king shall be welcome. His majesty will have tribute on me.
There are the players.
God bless you, sir.
My lord, I have news to tell you.
My lord, I have news to tell you. When Claudius was an actor in Rome.
The actors are come hither, my lord.
Buzz.
Upon my honour.
Then came each actor on his ass.
The best actors in the world. You are welcome, masters. Welcome all. I'm glad to see you well. Come, sirs.
We'll hear a play tomorrow. Follow that, lord. Dost thou hear me, old man? Can you play the murder of Gonzago?
Aye, my lord.
We'll have tomorrow night. You could, for a need, study a speech of some 12 or 16 lines which I would set down and insert it. Would you not?
Aye, my lord.
Very well. Follow that, lord, and look you mock or not. Now I am alone. What a rogue and peasant slave am I! What an ass am I! This is most brave! That I, the son of a dear father murdered, rendered to my revenge by heaven and hell must, like a whore, unpack my heart with words, and fall a cursing like a very drab, scullion, firepont! I've heard of guilty creatures sitting at a play that have, by the very cunning of the seed, been struck so to the soul, that presently they have proclaimed their malfunctions. For murder that would have no tongue will speak through some miraculous organ. I'll have these players play something like the murder of my father before mine uncle. I'll observe his looks, and if you do blench, I'll have grounds more relative than this. The play's the thing wherein I'll catch the conscience of the king.
by no drift of conference. Get from him. Why he puts on this confusion.
He does confess he feels himself distracted, but from what cause he will by no means speak.
Did he receive you well?
Most like a gentleman, but with much forcing of his disposition.
Did you essay him to any pastime?
Madame, it fell so out that certain players I overwrought in the way. Of these I told him, and there did seem in him a kind of joy to hear of it. They are here about the court, and as I think, they have already ordered this night to play before him.
'Tis most true, and he beseeched me to entreat your majesties to hear and see the matter.
Good gentlemen, give him a further aid and drive his purpose into these delights.
I shall, my lord.
Sweet Gertrude, leave us too, for we have closely sent for Hamlet hither, that he, as 'twere by accident, may here affront Ophelia, and gather by him as he is behaved, whether it be the affliction of his love, or no, that thus he suffers for.
I shall obey you. And for your part, Ophelia, I do wish that your good beauties be the happy cause of Hamlet's wildness.
Madam, I wish it may.
Ophelia, walk you here. Gracious, so please you, we will bestow ourselves. Read on this book that show of such an exercise in your colour, Polonius. I hear him come. Let's withdraw.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether it is nobler the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, to take arms against a sea of troubles and by opposing end them, to die, to sleep no more, and by sleep to save and end the heartache, the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to, the consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub, for in that sleep of death what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would Pardel's bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but that the dread of something after death? Undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveler returns, puzzles the will, it makes us rather bear those ills we have, than to play to others we know not of. Thus conscience does make cowards of us all. The fair Ophelia, nymph in thy orisons, be all my sins remembered.
Good my lord, I have remembrances of yours that I have long been longed to deliver. I pray you now receive them.
No, not I. I never gave you what?
My lord, my honor, you know right well you did, and with them words of such sweet breath composed, as make the things more rich. Their perfume lost, take these again, then my lord.
Are you honest?
My lord,
You fair!
what means your lordship?
I did love you once.
Indeed, you made me believe so.
You should not have believed me, for I loved you not.
I was the more deceived.
Get thee to a nunnery. Why wouldst thou be a breeder of sinners? Make thy way to a nunnery. Where is your father? her, my lord. Let the doors be shut upon him, so that he may play the fool nowhere but in his own house. Farewell!
Help me, sweet heavens!
And if thou dost get married, I'll give thee this plague for thy dowry. Be thou as chaste as ice, as pure as snow, thou shalt not escape calumny. To a nunnery go and quickly to. Farewell!
Oh, heavenly powers, restore him!
I've heard of your paintings too! Well enough. God hath given you one face, and you go make yourselves another. Go to! I'll no more on. It hath made me mad. To a nunnery go!
Oh, what a noble mind is here overthrown! Oh, woe is me! To have seen what I have seen! To see what I see!
Love? His affections do not that way tend. No, what he spake was not like madness. There's something in his soul, o' which his melancholy sits on brood. Thus, he shall with speed to England, for haply the seas and countries different shall expel this something settled matter in his heart. What think you on it?
It shall do well. But yet do I believe the origin and commencement of his grief sprang from neglected love. My lord, do as you please. But if you hold it fit,
Madness in great ones must not unwatched go.
Speak thee speech, I pray you, as I pronounce it to you, trippingly on the tongue. That if you mouth it, as many of our players do, I had as lief the town crier spoke my lines. Nor do not soar the air too much with your hand thus. Use off gently, for in the very torrent, tempest, and as I may say, whirlwind of your passion, you must acquire and beget a temperance that may give it smoothness. Be not detained neither, but let your own discretion be your tutor. Suit the action to the word to the action. With this special observance that you not nature. Go make you ready.
I warrant your honor.
How now, sir, will the king hear this piece of work?
and the queen too, and then presently.
Bid the players make haste. Will you help hasten them?
Aye, my lord.
What ho, Horatio!
Here, sweet lord, at your service.
Thou art e'en as just a man, as ere my conversation called withal.
Oh, my dear lord.
Nay, do not think I flatter. There will be a play tonight before the king. One scene of it comes near the circumstance which I have told thee of my father's death. I prithee, when thou seest that act afoot, observe my uncle. If his occulted guilt not itself unkennel in one speech, it is a damned ghost that we have seen. Give him heedful note, for I mine eyes will rivet to his face, and afterwards we will both our judgments join in censure of his seeming.
Well, my lord, if you steal aught the whilst this play is playing and scape detecting, I will pay the theft.
They're going to the play. It must be I get you a place.
How fares our cousin Hamlet?
Excellent! Sir, you played once in the university, you say?
That did I, my lord. Was accounted a good actor.
What did you enact?
I did enact Julius Caesar. I was killed in the Capitol. Brutus killed me.
It was a brute part of him to kill such capital cat there. Be the players ready!
Aye, my lord. They stay upon your patience.
Come hither, my dear Hamlet. Sit by me.
No, good mother. Here's a matter more attractive.
Oh ho, do you mark that?
Lady, shall I lie in your lap?
You are merry, my lord. Who? I, my lord.
Why, what should a man do but be merry? For look how cheerfully my mother looks. My father died within 2 hours.
Nay, it's twice 2 months, my lord.
That long? Oh heavens. Why then there's hope a great man's memory may outlive his life half a year.
For us and for our tragedy, here stooping to your clemency, we beg your hearing patiently.
Is this the prologue or the posy of a ring?
'Tis brief, my lord.
Like woman's love.
For 30 times has Phoebus' cart gone round Neptune's swordwatch and Tellus' orbit ground, since love our hearts and hunted our hands, unite commutual in most sacred bands. So many journeys may the sun and moon make us again count, or in love be done. But woe is me! You are so sick of late, so far from clear, and from your former state, that I distrust you. Faith, I must leave thee, love, and shortly too. My apparent powers their functions leave to do, and thou shalt live in this fair world behind, honored, beloved, and happily one is kind, for husband shall go. Oh, confound the rest! Such love must needs be treason in my breast. In second husband, let me be accursed. None wed the second, but who killed the first.
That's wormwood.
The instances that second marriage move are base respects of thrift, but none of love. A second time, I kill my husband dead. Then second husband kisses me in bed. I do believe you think what now you speak, but what we do determine oft we break. So think thou will no second husband wed, but die thy thoughts when thy first lord is dead. No earth to give me food, nor heaven light, sport and repose look for me day and night. To desperation turn my trust and hope, and anchors clear in prison be my stone. Both here and hence pursue me, lasting strife. If once a widow, ever I be wife.
If she should break it now,
'tis deeply sworn. Sweet, leave me here a while. My spirits grow dull, and fain I would beguile the tedious day with sleep. Sleep walk thy brain, and never come mischance between us twain.
madam, how do you like this play?
The lady doth protest too much, methinks.
Oh, but she'll keep her word.
Have you heard the argument? Is there no offense in it?
No, they jest, poison and jest. No offense in the word.
What do you call the play?
The mousetrap. This play is the in Vienna. Gonzago's the Duke's name, his wife's Baptista. You shall see or not is a knavish piece of work. But what of that, your majesty and us, that we are free souls, it touches us not. This This one Lucianus, nephew to the king.
As good as a curse, my lord. Hands up. Drugs fit, and time agreeing. Confederate season, else no creature seen. So mixture rank of midnight meads collected, with Heckard's band, thrice blasted, thrice infected. Thy natural magic and dire property, unwholesome life, usurp. Immediately.
He kills him in garden for his estate. You shall see not how the murderer will get the love of Gonzago's wife.
The king rises.
What? Frightened with false fire.
How fast, my lord?
Give all the play!
Give me some light.
Hurry! Lights! Lights! Lights!
I'll take the ghost's word for £1,000. It's perceived.
Very well, my lord.
Upon the talk of the poisoning.
I did note him very well.
Ha! Come some music. Come the reporters.
Good, my lord, vouchsafe me a word with you.
Sir, a whole history.
The king, sir,
Aye, sir, what of it?
is in his retirement marvelous distempered.
With drinks.
No, my lord, with choler.
Your wisdom should show itself more richer to signify this to the doctor. His purgation might perhaps plunge him into more choler.
Good, my lord, put your discourse into some frame and start not so wildly from my affair.
I am tame, sir. Pronounce.
The queen, your mother, in most great affliction of spirit, hath sent me to you. She says your behavior hath struck her into amazement and admiration.
Oh, wonderful a son that can so astonish a mother.
She desires to speak with you in her closet ere she goes to bed.
We shall obey were she 10 times our mother. Have you any further trade with us?
My lord, you did.
I do still.
Good, my lord. What is your cause of distemper?
Sir, I lack advancement.
How can that be when you have the voice of the king himself for your succession in Denmark?
My lord, the queen would speak with you, and presently.
Then I will come to my mother. Bye, bye.
I will say so.
By and by is easily said. Leave me. 'Tis now the very witching time of night, when churchyards yawn, and hell itself breathes out contagion to this world. Soft you now to my mother. O heart, loosen not thy nature. Let not ever the soul of Nero enter this firm bosom. Let me be cruel, not unnatural. I will speak daggers to her, but use none. When my words some ever should be shed, give them seals never. My soul consent.